Well, it looks like the Ben Simmons era in Philadelphia could be coming to an end. Or is it? The drama between the Philadelphia 76ers organization has reached a fever pitch, and at this point, it feels like we're just waiting for more drama to break each and every day.
This is the worst.
This is honestly how I felt the last time we heard bad news regarding this Ben Simmons situation. Years of bricks, clanks, and booze have led us all to this moment. The 6'11" Australian man with the talent eons of athletes have asked for has finally put his foot down and is fed up. In the same vein, his actions have turned the city of brotherly love into the city of brotherly hate whenever his name is mentioned. With he and the team in a plummeting situation, what will become of the 76ers season? Will they finally do what the media has been pushing them to do for years and trade one of the pillars of their franchise? Will Ben Simmons pass up another wide open dunk? Find out next time on the next exhilarating episode of KBR Sports.
Oh, okay. I see what you did there.
But seriously though, this debacle between the Sixers and Simmons is ugly, so I can't help but recap how we got here. It dates back years ago to the Sixers' first playoff appearance with Simmons. They lost in the second round to the Boston Celtics in 5 games, in part because the Celtics exposed Simmons' primary weakness, his shooting. Simmons' jump shooting has been an area of concern since he got drafted out of LSU. While he does do many things incredibly well on the court, this is the one aspect of his game that has lagged so far behind. This issue has reared its head every postseason the Sixers have gone into with Simmons. In 2019, they lost to the Toronto Raptors in 7 games where they practically had to take the ball out of Simmons' hands in favor of Jimmy Butler due to Simmons' lack of free throw shooting. Many believe that that core with Butler, Simmons, Joel Embiid, and Tobias Harris was their best team to try and win a championship with. However, Butler ended up leaving and leading the Miami Heat to the finals the following year, so they never got to run it back with that core. More on that later. Then we get to the bubble season where he ends up getting hurt towards the end of the year and Philly has to manage without him. Now let me remind you, throughout this time period where there have been countless occasions where the media has started the conversation if the Sixers stars will perform better apart.
I stand by what I said, Stephen A. They're excellent together. I think they'd be better apart.
While the stats of their time on the court together versus apart debunk that theory, it is a topic of conversation that has gained steam with each postseason exit. The team fired former coach Brett Brown due to the belief that he could not get the most out of both stars in his time there with the team. This led to the hiring of Doc Rivers, in which we all expected this team to now take the next step with that. Now, they were partially successful in this regard. Joel Embiid had arguably the best season of his career. The 76ers finished with the top record in the Eastern Conference for the first time since 2000-2001 season with Allen Iverson. They did all that just to lose in the Eastern Conference semis for a multitude of reasons, but of course none greater than Ben Simmons' waning impact. Simmons' averages against the Atlanta Hawks were a far cry from what they would expect out of their second star. He averaged 9.9 points per game, 6.3 total rebounds, 8.6 assists while shooting a laughable
You think it's so funny, huh? Funny.
33.3% from the free throw line. Simmons' free throw line deficiencies messed with his confidence all throughout the series. The culmination of these struggles and years of shooting woes all came to bear in one single play.
Simmons, they cleared out for him. Tapping his way in. Spins up.
Not sure.
What do you mean I'm not sure? No, I don't know his state of mind.
Did you know if he knew the score?
Thank you.
Yep, it was safe to assume at this point, Simmons was hearing those anti-shooting voices in his head. It was such a polarizing play that Embiid could not help but comment on it following the loss.
Man, I'll be honest. I thought the turning point was I don't know how to say it, but I thought the turning point was just, we had an open shot, and we missed. We made one free throw, and we missed the other, and then it came down.
It was a pivotal moment not only for the game, but the organization as a whole. That play practically tanked Simmons' trade value, as most teams saw Simmons' greatest fault on one of the NBA's biggest stages. A fault that would hamper most teams in the current NBA climate, where three-point shooting is imperative. Although, the Sixers are not blameless in this whole ordeal. Embiid openly threw Simmons under the bus when he pointed to that play being the reason they lost the game. It may have been the most polarizing, but there are plenty of plays throughout a game that would lead a team to losing it. Then shortly after the series loss, Doc Rivers is asked if Ben Simmons can be the point guard for a championship team. Here's his answer.
Ben Simmons can still be a point guard for a championship team like the one you guys want to become?
Yeah, David, I don't know that question or the answer to that right now.
Now, does this answer give you "they want me here" vibes, especially after a tough loss?
I think not.
That would be like if your girlfriend made a dinner and it tasted like a hobo's foot, and she heard someone ask you, do you think your girlfriend can make you fine primetime dinner? And you say, I don't know.
What the f are you talking about?
Obviously, the comparisons are a little different, but you get the point. Boo! Once it became evident that the team was willing to trade Simmons, he in turn did not want to come back to the team feeling slighted, essentially stating a holdout. Well, hold on, player.
Hold on a minute, player.
Embiid made sure to set the record straight, noting that the team had done many things to appease Ben Simmons' playstyle, such as building a roster with shooting emphasis.
So I feel like, our teams have always been built around his needs. So it was kind of surprising to see.
Now, remember how I said more on that Jimmy Butler topic later? Well, we're now at later.
Even going back to, the reason we signed out is, we got rid of Jimmy, which I still think it was a mistake, just to make sure that, he needed the ball in his hands, and, that's a decision they made, but.
Embiid went as far as stating that the team got rid of Butler because Simmons needed the ball in his hands. Just going to take a quick sip of my tea right now on this one. That's crazy.
You people are so petty and tiny.
The team let go of a legitimate all-star for the benefit of Simmons. You understand how the emotions and pettiness reach a high point with him now requesting a trade. It just gets messier and messier as Simmons claims his game does not fit alongside Embiid according to reports. Then he turns down having Embiid and other teammates come to see him in Los Angeles to try and reconcile the situation. Man, this drama is better than that of the last season of the Game of Thrones. Just saying.
Dracarys.
The Sixers then respond by withholding part of his contract payment that was due October 1st since he did not show up. To be exact, it was $8.25 million, which is 25% of his contract that they placed into an escrow account until he showed up for them to pay it to him. Not to mention the fines and stuff that come with this, so money. Now, we all know the one thing no one wants to give up in this league, and that's the bag. So one can assume what happens next, right? He showed up as any normal person would do when they got 25% of their pay at stake. Although, saying he showed up is putting it nicely. He more so came and checked off the attendance sheet, if you might say so. It was so flagrant that he didn't even wear a matching team practice jersey and just had it in his pocket the whole time. He then tried to pull a similar stunt again, and rather than put up with it, Doc Rivers just sent him home. He suspended him for one game because of the conduct detrimental to the team. I think it's easy for anyone to guess that the whole situation didn't go over well with Joel Embiid.
At this point, I don't care about that man, honestly. He does whatever he wants. That's not my job. That's those guys' job. But at the end of the day, our job is not to babysit somebody.
Embiid is the one person that speaks his mind on a normal basis. But this was different. He practically took the situation that was already a dumpster fire and poured gasoline on it. It seems multiple people felt that sentiment as the team's general manager, Daryl Morey, spoke out on the entire situation saying,
Ben Simmons is a difference maker. I know, right now, you know, there are people who are down on Ben Simmons. But the reality is this guy's a multi-time All-Star. So people should buckle in. I mean, this is going to go a long time because our only path, my only job is to help us give the best chance to win the title. Ben Simmons is a difference maker, so if we can get him back, he will help us win the title. If we can trade Ben Simmons for a difference maker, we will do it. I think that's best for everyone in this situation.
Let me translate.
Like, I don't quit you.
Just kidding, obviously. But seriously though. With that statement, it's now clear this could be a battle between a franchise and a player unlike anything we've seen in the player empowerment era. Simmons is under contract for 4 more years with the 76ers, so this could be a saga that lasts longer than Majin Buu's. Things could be approaching a more amicable status though after reports came out that Simmons was not ready to play yet due to mental health related concerns. Embiid and others on the team showed support for him in the wake of the report, so we'll just have to see how the rest of it plays out. Because just like Morey himself said, people should buckle in because this is going to be a long time. Alright guys, thanks for tuning into this video. Of course, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the like button as well to show your support for the channel. And make sure you hit the post notification bell so you don't miss any future KBR Sports videos. Of course guys, I know it's been a minute since the last video, but I hope you guys are enjoying this one. I hope you guys are also going to be, you are also subscribed to the KBR Sports podcast, because if you missed out on this video, guess what? Or if you missed out on all the content over the last month, a lot of it's been on the podcast end, and I don't want you missing out on any future content. So go ahead, subscribe to the KBR Sports podcast so you don't miss any future content in general, honestly. And follow me on my social medias. Those are going to be down in the description. And let me know what you guys think. I've been thinking about making a schedule where I post videos every Tuesday at 6 o'clock. Let me know if you guys would appreciate that type of format where I'm posting videos more regularly, locked in on a certain day, so that way you know and you can expect those videos to be there. I'm definitely looking forward to hearing you guys' feedback and seeing your comments in the comment section. So guys, until next time, I'm out.